Tonight, farewell Roughead, the Hawthorn superstar, given a send-off at Marvel Stadium. With the Hawks thumping Gold Coast, we have special tributes and exclusive footage from Docklands. A defiant vandal scale stores on Glenferrie Road, with fed-up locals disgusted by the act.
Oh, he's really dumb, mate. He's just like doing really stupid thing.
We have special coverage. Also, US President Donald Trump expresses interest in buying Greenland, but told it's not for sale. A frightening blow for Steve Smith in the second Ashes test, with the Aussies drawing with England. And another one bites the dust. Ross Lyons sacked as Fremantle coach, the fourth AFL coach to leave this season.
The decision that we've made today in relation to our senior coach comes from us not being in a position to take our senior coach forward post 2020.
This is HMV Local News with Leonardo Puglisi and Charlie Soames. Good evening. We begin with a farewell to Hawks superstar Jarryd Roughead, who defeated the Gold Coast Suns for his mighty Fighting Hawks last week at Marvel Stadium. The superstar was given a send-off in front of a large crowd of over 30,000, and Gold Coast didn't perform any better than the previous weeks. Running onto the ground for the last time, Jarryd Roughead was given a warm welcome by his home crowd at Marvel Stadium. And what a first quarter it was, with Ruffy kicking too, as the Hawks supporters went crazy. In the second he didn't get any, but in the third he kicked another two. And it was the fourth quarter where Roughead kicked yet another two to seal the win. He was sent off in front of the crowd of over 30,000, and the 118-48 result made the win even better. A defiant vandal has targeted local stores on Glenferrie Road, spraying heritage-listed buildings with black paint. Tagging heritage buildings, a defiant vandal uses black paint to cover local businesses on Glenferrie Road. Using a train bridge to get across, police struggled to get him down while shocked onlookers watched below.
Oh, he's really dumb, mate. He's just like doing really stupid thing.
It's really put himself at risk, and it's not the sort of behaviour that we would encourage people to engage in.
Eventually, after a struggle, he was put into a police van. Traders will have to pay half of this clean-up operation. And Chief Correspondent Benedict Puglisi joins us live in the newsroom. Benedict, have any charges been laid?
Yes, well, at this stage, police are investigating where the rampage started from, which is unclear. And it's certainly unclear whether he's actually being charged at this point.
Alright, thanks very much, Ben. In the Hawthorn West Primary School renovation saga, it appears construction of the basketball court has been severely delayed. It was expected to be completed 2 weeks ago, but the basketball court has not even been laid down, only concrete. Some students have told HMV they doubt it will be completed this term. We'll keep you updated. We'll have more news after the break. For Fortnite, gaming and so much more, subscribe to Mr. Merritt, proud supporter of HMV. Across the Hawthorn district and its surrounding areas, you're watching HMV, your local station. You're watching HMV Local News, and it appears US President Donald Trump has reportedly expressed interest in buying Greenland. Greenland is technically part of Denmark. Trump was told that it's not for sale, but open for business. This is not the first time such an offer has been made by the US, and on Thursday, he tweeted this image with the caption, "I promise not to do this to Greenland." We hope so. Prime Minister Scott Morrison has met with other Pacific leaders to meet in Tuvalu, with the main focus being climate change. The meeting reportedly did not change our PM's climate change policies. Some Pacific leaders said they were disappointed with the outcome. In some breaking news, we can confirm that the ACCC is officially refunding some tickets from people who went to the Boomers vs USA basketball match at Marvel Stadium on Thursday. The match has been described as a complete rip-off. There was seeding problems. For the record, USA defeated the Boomers 102-86. The View was a rip-off, and there was also some false advertising. We're trying to get some images of that. But we will have lots of details in our next HMV local news bulletin, which is next week. Before we move on to our full sport report, Fremantle has made the hard decision to sack its coach and CEO from the club. Ross Lyon was in the top spot 8 years and previously coached at St Kilda. The announcement was made on Tuesday, and Lyon is the fourth AFL coach to either resign or be sacked this season. Lyon was, however, contracted for 2020. We'll have sport after the break.
Come down to the Camberwell Market every Sunday for great buys and cheap products, antiques and collectibles. Every Sunday in Camberwell.
Has quit AFL to appear on reality TV. He will appear on Channel 10's Amazing Race Australia. He played in several VFL games this year. Australia have batted out the second test to finish with a draw. But a sickening blow to Steve Smith saw the crowds fall silent. What caused more outrage was bowler Jofra Archer's reaction. He appeared to smile after the delivery, causing some angry reactions. In good news, Marnus Labuschagne, the first ever concussion substitute batsman, performed well, reaching 59, but was caught in controversial fashion. And that's sport. Back to you, Leah.
Thanks, Charlie. Coming up next, all your local weather details. Welcome back. Time to check in with your local weather forecast for Hawthorn, Camberwell and Richmond. And that's HMV local news for this Sunday evening. Thanks for tuning in. On behalf of the team, I'm Leonardo Puglisi. Good night.
Good night.